Hello and welcome to Digi8.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on high performance teams. Now let's start with the definition of a high performance team. A group of individuals with abilities and talents related to particular roles is known as a high performance team. They have a shared goal that they reach creatively and collaboratively. The members tend to be close, supportive and focused, allowing individuals of the team to overcome any hindrances and reach their goals. They put an end to extreme or radical opinions capable of causing damage, and they yield superior results. Now moving on to the background of the term high performance team. In the 1950s, Tavistock Institute was the first to throw light on this. By the 1980s, they became very popular in the United States. By then, companies like Digital Equipment Corporation, Boeing, General Electric also embraced the concept of a high performance team. The companies mentioned above changed considerably by integrating the individual's social requirements with the company's business goals. The US government and companies like General Electric, Exelon and Kraft are now focusing on high performance teams. Moving on to high performance teams characteristics. First, collaborative leadership. A leadership style that is democratic and involves the participation of team members must be used. Second, successful decision making. Logical and instinctive decision-making methods should be combined according to the task nature. Next, open and clear communication. The team should devise their shared purpose cohesively, and for this successful method should be used. Next, appreciated diversity. Teams can make better decisions when the members have diverse experiences and perspectives. Next, trust among members. Having faith in the team as a whole and the members of the team. Next, managing friction. Resentment should not build up and adversely affect the morale of the team. Next, intelligible goals. Team members must resonate with the common goal personally, since it would increase commitment. And finally, collaborative relationship. Team members can work collaboratively, which will result in success and efficiency. Now moving on to the principles of high performance teams. First, identify what unites us. Getting team members to develop a common vision collectively is a strong way of improving their feeling of collective identity. Many individuals already know what they want their daily achievements to be. Although vague, they also know what kind of team they want to work with. Next, work in unison to reach the shared vision. A purposeful sense of purpose and meaning in one's work is a big motivator of participation. Since individuals need to choose their own path, they automatically reach a shared vision when given the freedom to identify their own role. Next, develop team potency. A powerful sense of team vigor can be developed by team leaders, which is crucial in an environment with continual change. This comes with the faith that the team will overcome all challenges and difficulties that they face. Vigor productivity that comes from the team when the team readily works harder and creatively. Next, intelligibly set roles and responsibilities. Replicating efforts and doubts concerning the responsibilities and roles of an individual can cause stress, exasperate at a person. This may lead to disputes. And finally, foster psychological safety and learning. Build a culture that fosters psychological safety and learning. This decreases the recurrence of mistakes. Now moving on to high performance teams example, in this case, Avengers. In the genre of action movies, Avengers from the Marvel universe will be remembered as one of the greatest. Avengers is also a tale about putting together a high performance team. Let's see how. First, overcoming big egos. The Avengers were rallied together to save the world. This almost seemed impossible since their enemies were extraterrestrial. Nevertheless, S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Nick Fury believed in his team, the Avengers, and cooperation can be difficult with the rise of individual egos. Next, getting laser focused. The Avengers had to work together due to the situation. However, it was too late by the time they realized this. They started criticizing each other because they wanted to lead the team. However, after they got clarity, they unified and realized that working together would help them win. Next, let them be individuals. Nick Fury was aware of his team's strengths and weaknesses. He guided his team to their specific roles instead of dictating them. Gave members the freedom to decide based on what they felt was right. The only person he instructed was Captain America. Next, unite your team around a goal. Nick Fury telling his team to defeat Loki was not enough. The members had their own agenda behind doing good and it was half-hearted. Only after Loki killed Agent Coulson does the team unite to defeat Loki. Next, let them hash out their differences. One cannot always be a mediator when disputes happen. Sometimes the conflict needs to run its course. Example, when Iron Man and Thor got into a fight that Captain America joined eventually. After they finished fighting, the three superheroes realized that they shared an enemy they could work together against to beat. And finally, cover their backs. Nick Fury executes his best line when the World Security Council, the headquarters, decides to beat Loki and Loki's army by nuking New York, which would eventually kill the Avengers as well. Fury says, I recognize the council has made a decision, but given its stupid-ass decision, I've elected to ignore it. He had faith in the Avengers winning and backed them up that day. He defended them and prevented unnecessary disruptions. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on high-performance teams. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video. Thank you and see you in the next video.